Spencer is basically Barack Obama. You're voting for change. Welcome back to the show. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it. First topic.
We have very good people studying it very closely.
Trump ain't going back to the World Health Organization. Roll the clip.
Will your team travel to Moscow, Mr. President?
Consider leaving the World Health Organization because of the outbreak of Hantavirus.
No, we seem to have things under very good control. They know that virus very well. It's been around a long time. Not easily transferable, unlike COVID. But we'll see. We're studying it very closely. We have very good people studying it very closely.
Yeah, screw the World Health Organization. What have they ever done? I mean, can anybody name one good thing that the World Health Organization has done for America or Americans? No, I mean, you basically can't, right? It's just one of these, fake organizations that people pretend is like some sort of world leader in the space, But yeah, I don't know about this Hantavirus. I don't even know what it does, but we ain't doing this crap again, right? We ain't going in any lockdowns. We ain't doing any masking. Certainly ain't talking about jabs because jabs definitely, lost all credibility over the last 5 to 6 years, right? So, yeah, unless people are dropping dead on the streets and there's just countless videos of people dropping dead on the streets, we ain't even discussing anything that went on in 2020. But all right, let's get to the next topic here.
Who's having a Pratt?
Spencer Pratt dropped another banger campaign ad. Roll the clip.
Turns out it's a lot easier to fight fires when there's water in the reservoirs. We're even allowed to arrest criminals now, with handcuffs and everything.
I don't have to wonder anymore whether I just stepped in human shit or dog shit, so that's nice.
I only see needles in the hospital now. Who knew it could be this way?
I love going to the park now that it's not an open drug market.
Okay, who here is willing to admit that common sense actually turned out to be good?
I feel safe walking her. She's definitely having a Pratt summer.
Who's having a Pratt summer?
Yeah, Spencer is absolutely killing it right now. It's funny because the only thing the people running against Spencer have is that he's some sort of MAGA guy when it's just completely not the case. He's never made it about a political party or anything. He's just made it about pure common sense and fixing Los Angeles, right? So it's not even a real argument against Spencer. It's just pure like, oh, you don't want drug addict zombies shooting up and shitting in front of your kid's school? Well, that's not political. That's just common sense. You're voting for Spencer, right? Oh, you don't want, waste, fraud, abuse, and corruption involved in everything going on in the city? Oh, well, that's not political. That's common sense. You're voting for Spencer. You want to be able to take your kids to the park without getting harassed or stabbed in the neck? Yeah, that's not political. That's common sense too. You're voting for Spencer. See, do you realize, LA, what's going on? If you want a good LA, you vote for Spencer. If you want the same crap, waste, fraud, and abuse, junkies shooting up in front of your kid's school, then you vote for Karen Bass or this Nithya Raman and you will have absolutely no change. Spencer is basically Barack Obama. You're voting for change. But all right, let's get to the next topic here.
I'm focused on diapers.
Gavin Newsom got a little defensive when asked about repealing the gas tax. So roll the clip.
Well, is Donald Trump promoting that? Why isn't Donald Trump providing a federal gas tax holiday? He's not promoting that. It's interesting that Ron DeSantis, one of his acolytes, is not promoting it in Florida because he made the point last time they did, it wasn't passed along to the consumer. There's nothing that says you can't pass that along. They pocket the difference. I think that tells you everything you need to know about that proposal or lack thereof from the president himself. I'm focused on diapers.
Yeah, this is just typical Gavin Newsom weasel behavior. You know, you're presented with a legitimate question. Hey, are you going to think about repealing the gas tax since it's so bad in California? And then, all he does is just deflect and make it Trump's problem. Or, oh, no, this is a Ron DeSantis issue. No, this is a Gavin Newsom issue because the California gas tax is so much higher than basically every other state in the nation that it's absolutely insane. And the fact that we're paying so much for gas is a Gavin Newsom issue. It's not even a war in Iran issue, although that has a little bit to do with it, but it's basically has nothing to do with it as far as how much worse the gas prices are compared to the rest of the nation. That's all Gavin Newsom, gas tax, and regulation to hell. But all right, let's get to the next topic here.
And allow Latinos to be rounded up.
The View's Sonny Hostin blasted Marco Rubio for basically not catering to illegals. Roll the clip.
Well, then the Republicans are going to lose because I do not think that Marco Rubio can remove the stench of the Trump administration from his very being. He is the son of immigrants from Cuba that came here in 1956. How dare he stand by complicitly and allow Latinos to be rounded up, allow American citizens to be shot in the face and shot in the chest and shot in the back? How dare he allow the voting, stand by idly while the Voting Rights Act is gutted and disenfranchising African-American voting, something that African-Americans who built this joint for free, who built this country for free, be disenfranchised of their vote. And at the moment, as the Secretary of State, immigrants from travel ban countries are currently in limbo. The Trump administration has expanded travel restrictions to include 39 countries facing full or partial bans, a lot Black and brown countries. And what about Haiti? You think a Haitian is allowed to be here with their temporary status just thrown away and going back to a country that is in complete political turmoil when his very parents left political turmoil and found asylum here?
Actually, can I tell you something? They didn't leave political turmoil. They left, as you mentioned, in 1956. 1956. So they left before the Cuban Revolution. They left because they were poor.
Wow, that woman is absolutely insufferable. But she's pretending like the fact that his family immigrated here, that he has to have some sort of undying loyalty to brown people and illegals and blah, blah, blah. And he's got to make everything right for illegals. The guy's an American, so his undying loyalty is to America and Americans. It's not to illegals. It will never be to illegals, and an American should never have an undying loyalty to illegals, you know. And to think that, oh, it's all about brown people, they mix it all together to make it like he needs to do everything for everybody who's marginalized or something, including illegals, right? So that's why they mix it all together. That's why they always say immigrants. They never give you the real thing, like, oh, illegal immigrants, you know. It's always like, oh, people are losing health care. No, illegals are losing health care. So it's just anytime you hear these people talk about how things need to be done for, you know, immigrants or brown people, it's always basically talking about how things need to be done for illegals. But all right, that's it for today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll be seeing you.